Hi all. Today in this session, we will check how we can use parameter option using data factory. So what is a parameter? So parameter is basically instead of hard coding some value in the code, we want to dynamically assign that value during the runtime so that we can make it more instead of hard coding, we can make it in a dynamic manner. So let's check for a real-time example how we can implement how this parameter will help us. So let's check for this particular storage account. And in this, I have import. In this container, I have the import container. And under that, I have product folder and I have sales folder. So the product related files comes into this product folder. And in case the sales related files are there, then it will go to the sales folder. So this is my import folder. All the data will be coming to this particular import container under this particular respective subfolders. Now, what I need to do is I want to once the file is available in this product and sales, so it will be migrated to the output folder. Let me create a container, output container. So once the file is available, in this import folder under the respective folder, what I need to do is I need to move this particular file, either it is in product or it is in sales. It need to move the file into the output, and under output we will have the subfolder called product and sales. So there are two ways to do it. One way is we can create two ingestion operator, one for product and one for sales. So which will check the product ingestion operator will check for this particular subfolder. If there is any file available in this particular subfolder that is product, it will move that file. And for sales, we will have a ingestion operator copy activity, which will check if we have that file under the sales folder or not, and then it will move it. But instead of creating two ingestion operator, that is to copy data activity, I want to make it a generic one so that based on the folder that we are passing during the runtime, it will check for that particular folder and it will move it. So let's see how we can implement it. So for that, first of all, I will be going to manage and create a linked service for storage account. I'll be selecting blob storage. Select the subscription and the storage account name. Check the test connection. You can rename it to a appropriate name. Azure blob storage. Let me keep it as it is. Click on create. So now the link services are available. Now let me go to author and let's create a source data set. Here I'll be selecting blob. Select delimited text. Source. Select the appropriate link service. And here I will be selecting import. Let me check here. What is, yes, it is import. And these things to be parameterized. So what I'll do, I'll go here and let me click on none. On OK. Yeah. So I need to provide the directory also. So in this, okay, so my source is ready. Now I need to create the target. Let me create one more data set for target. output. Let me select the name as output, then select the appropriate link service, and it will be placed under output. Let me keep it as none. Let's click on OK. Now let's create a pipeline. Let's go to pipeline, new pipeline. And here I will be having copy data activity. So I will be going to source. I will be selecting the appropriate source dataset. And let me create a wildcard path. Before that, I need to create a parameter in this pipeline. So what I can do, I can click on this outside of this activity. If you click in, you have selected now the activity. If you select outside the activity, the parameter window will come. Let's click on new. Let's put the parameter name is folder. Yeah. So here I am using import, and based on the parameter that is available in the wildcard folder path, I will be selecting that. So I will be clicking on this add dynamic content. Here I can select the folder. So you can see the pipeline parameter is now available here. So let's select on this folder. So that comes into this particular window. Let's click on OK. So now what we are saying is we will check for this container input, and based on the parameter that we have passed under this folder parameter, it will check to that particular folder, and star means it will check for all the files. Let's go to sync. Let me select the output. Yeah. So here there will be one more change here in the output. We have selected the output path, but we need to provide the directory also. So for the directory, let's click on add dynamic content. And here I need to provide a parameter for this particular data set. So where I will be providing, because what I need to do is I need to, once the file is available in this product, if I'm reading this product from import, then I need to copy it to the output product folder. And if I'm reading it from sales, then in the output folder, I need to create a subfolder called sales, and under that the file need to be copied. So for that, I have already provided the container name, that is output, but I need to provide the parameter name also. Under which folder it need to be created. Let me create output parameter. Let's provide a default name as ABC something. And now let me select this particular parameter. Yeah. Now what I need to do is, here we can see that particular parameter for that sync, that is the output dataset, is now available. I need to override this ABC value with the parameter that is available in this pipeline, that is a folder. So for that, what I need to do is I need to go to this particular copy dataset into sync, and I'll be removing this ABC, add dynamic content, choose this pipeline related parameter. This particular parameter is output parameter is at dataset level, and this particular parameter is at pipeline level. So let me select this folder parameter. So now my pipeline is ready. Let me validate it. So there is no error. Let me debug run it. So now when I'm running it, it is asking for the value that I need to pass in the to this folder. So let me check for sales. Let's see what is the folder name. It is sales. So I will be passing the exact value here, sales. Now it is running. Let's wait for a few minutes. Uh, when it is when the cluster is getting spinned up and it is running. So now we can see the pipeline is successful. Let's go to this detailed section. So now you can see it has read one file and it has written one file. Let's go to the storage account. Here we are in import. We have selected sales. Let's see in the output. We can see the sales folder created and under that sales.csv is available. So now let's run this once again with a different parameter. Now instead of sales, I want to move the product file from here. So let me debug run once again. And now let me provide product. Let's wait for a few seconds for this to get completed. Now the pipeline is successful. Let's see in detail. Here we can see one file read and one file written. We have passed the parameter as product now. So let's go to the output folder and let's see if the product folder is created. Now the product folder is created under output and the file is copied. Now let's see one more scenario. If that particular folder structure itself is not there. So we have product and sales, but now let me pass the parameter as finance. Okay, let me pass the parameter as finance. So it will check for the import. Under import, it will check for finance section, finance folder, but it will not be able to identify that. Then that means it will not be able to copy anything. So let's see how it runs. So now we can see the job is successful, the pipeline is successful. Let's go to detailed phase now. Here you can see the file rate is 0 because we have provided the parameter as finance and there is no such finance folder available and the file return is also 0. So this is how we can create a generic pipeline to copy the data or to ingest the data. So we check in this session, we check how we can create a generic job for the ingestion operator based on the pattern folder pattern that is available. It will be ingesting the data into the respective target folder. I hope this session is helpful. If it is informative, then please like and share the video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.